I remember whenever I was first called to run for the state senate, and it was during a church service that I was sitting there with my 4 small children when God called me. I initially laughed at the idea, but 7 years later, I would run and actually win. And I'd never been involved in politics, but I believe I had a vision to be a voice for the people. My name is Amanda Chase, and I'm honored to represent you in the state senate and have been for the past 8 years. Today, we're here at the Virginia War Memorial located in downtown Richmond. And I'm here remembering, as a 4th grader, looking up at these walls on a field trip that I went to when I went to Bon Air Elementary School. I was very touched, and I thought about the families that each of those names represented. As a state senator, I haven't forgotten the names on that wall. In fact, I've actually passed legislation to open more veterans health care centers. I've also patroned a bill that exempts retirement benefits of our veterans up to $40,000. We should honor and keep those who have given so much of their lives to us. Faith is very important to me. It's the foundation of who I am. And I'm here in Bon Air, Virginia at the church where I grew up. And in fact, my husband and I were married at this church, and I've spent most of my entire life in Senate District 12. When the bill came up this past year, advocating for religious freedom and expression, I voted for that bill and supported it. I will do everything I can to make sure that I protect your religious rights and freedoms while I'm in the Senate of Virginia. Our children belong to us. They don't belong to the government. As a mom of 4, education is going to be my top issue. We have actually homeschooled our kids. We've had them in private school, and we've done public school. We need to make sure that our kids in Virginia have options. The money should follow the child. Parents want a say in their child's education. I will continue to work hard in the Senate of Virginia to fight for parents. That's why I have patroned the Educational Savings Account. I've patroned the charter schools bill to ensure that the money follows the child. This past year, I presented a bill called the Parental Advisory Warning Label. Unfortunately, that bill did not pass, but we need to continue to push for more transparency in what our kids are learning in school and what books they're bringing home from the library. And I will stand in the gap for your children and make sure that we protect their innocence. The Second Amendment is the foundation of every other right that we have. Without the Second Amendment, we can't protect the other rights. And that's why I carry for personal protection. When I go to the gym, I have my gun right next to my lipstick. We have many Republicans who say they support the Second Amendment, but I'm the only candidate running in Senate District 12 who has a 100% rating with VCDL, the Virginia Citizens Defense League, 8 years in a row. I have never voted for red flag laws, which are un-American laws, which are basically allowing the government to come in and grab your guns without any due process. I'm also proud and thankful I have the endorsement of Dick Heller of the famous Dick Heller versus DC. Friends, there's only one state Senate candidate in this race that you can 100% count on that's going to protect your gun rights. When I first started in the Virginia Senate in 2016, I co-founded the Transparency Caucus because everyone knows that we need more light, not less, in both Congress and Richmond. One of the many accomplishments that we achieved was getting our committee meetings online so that you, the taxpayer, can know exactly where your dollars are going. On Tuesday, June the 20th, you have a choice to make. Friends, you need a conservative fighter that's going to fight for the people, not politicians. I have an 8-year voting record that you can trust, and I know how to get things done, both at home and the Senate. Please remember to get out and vote on Tuesday, June the 20th. I'm Amanda Chase, and I approve this message.